Hello, YouTube. So, what we've got going on here today. Ooh, what is that troop? I've never even seen that. Okay. Um, so anyway, it's got like a bowler or something in there. So, this, video, I know I'm normally making appliance videos and repair videos and miscellaneous stuff. Today, and it is so flippin' hot, by the way. I don't know if you guys can hear the air conditioner going in the background. But, we're just going to be doing a little bit of an intro to what I plan to show you guys in the future. Don't worry, we're still going to be keeping the appliance videos. Still going to be going. But I know that gaming's rather popular, so we're going to be showing some of that. And I do enjoy certain stuff. I know Fortnite's very popular right now. I'm not really into Fortnite. I've tried it. I feel like it's so hard to actually kill even one person. So, because everyone's just so experienced and stuff. So, I thought it was a very hard game. I like Clash of Clans and Boom Beach. It's more relaxing. I can control what happens from above. I like that. Rather than having to go crazy with the screen. So you can see, just turn down the volume a little bit here. Don't mind me. Okay. So you guys can just hear me a little bit better. And you can see my giant bomb did hit those giants. So we're just going to be doing a little bit and showing you guys a little bit about what I plan to do with this channel to bring it to the next level. So we're not going to be just keeping it to appliances. We're going to begin to really get up there, along with all kinds of stuff that other people will enjoy, such as gaming. I'm not going to do any crazy things like pranks or stuff like that, but I will be showing Clash of Clans videos. Like I said, I know Fortnite's popular right now, but I just do not play Fortnite. I do like... Whoa, this guy's got a crazy amount of archers. High level, too. So as you see, this guy's pretty much robbing me. He got 70% of my base. Still cannot 3-star it, though. But usually I don't get big attacks like this. I do get a lot of big attacks where they'll do more, but I really didn't have much to give this guy. So I'm really surprised he put all that effort into my base. This is why you always put your builders busy at nighttime and use up as much loot as you can. Because, honestly, either that or buy yourself a shield. Because guess what? You're going to be getting attackers like this. It really doesn't bother me losing the trophies. It's always nice to know that you won, that your base destroyed them. But, honestly, no matter how high of level you are, you're almost going to get attacks like this all the time. So, we're going to go back home now. And you can see... I'm just going to request. And I've got a level 12 king now. Not very high level, but it'll have to do for the storage tank that I have. Now what we're going to go ahead and do is just do an attack. Right here, right now. So let's see. Right now I'm looting. And I'll be showing you guys a trick too in this video. About how you can loot very easily and get yourself out of any jam. So before we do that, I'm going to use up the rest of my army. And this jam that I'm going to be showing you guys how you guys can get out of and just quickly rack up loot so easily. Now this is completely ignoring the fact that you're going after trophies. I know a lot of people like having trophies. I'm not worried about it. My base is fine. I'll get right back up there. So I'm going to be showing you guys a quick trick on how to loot. Now, first I got to get rid of this army, so I'll do a real cool attack for you guys first, so that then you guys can see that. So we're scrolling through. Some of these bases are kind of high level. One of the things, if you're going to be doing a bigger attack like you usually see, you're going to want to make sure that you keep track of how much it costs. And what's really great about Quick Train, and perhaps they've done it before, I don't know, they'll tell you how much your army actually costs. So you can know that you need to get more in your attacks than what it costs to make your army. So in my case, I probably should be getting more like 400,000 because it cost me about 270 to make this army. So I'm continuing to look around. Rarely do I ever actually find that that I actually get everything in it. But you want to find one of these dead bases, and you'll easily be able to tell by it's good to find these type of things where you see the little basket on the side, not the cart coming up, but the basket on the right hand side. You'll see that it has gold in it and that's full. That's how you know that a lot of the loot's on the outside of the base, not inside where the storages are. It depends on what you're looking for too. If you're low on one thing, you might completely avoid the other resource just for having a high amount of loot. So we're still looking here. Some of these bases are kind of high level. I'm looking for a good base to attack. Don't be afraid to really keep looking. It's really not that expensive. It can rack up quickly. Remember, you're going to be getting reimbursement for all this searching. So just remember that. And like I said, I will show you a way to get out of a jam of being completely broke and not being able to make any army easily and quickly. And it's actually 2 ways I can show you to do that too. And it's easy and costs you nearly nothing to get loot without spending gems or doing anything crazy like that. This game is completely masterable, if that's even a word. I don't know. I could have used that wrong. I don't know. But what I mean is that you can still win this game without spending money like you see the top players doing. Like, these top players have the newest crazy stuff that you'll see very rarely unless they've like spent money on it, because it takes so long to get up to the level that they're in. So I don't really recommend spending a lot of money on this game like they do, or hacking whatever they're doing to it. So here's a good base right here. Low level walls, expos are dead, storages are on the outside. I usually like to kind of have them either together or on the inside, but we're just going to plow through this base. He's got like over 400,000, almost 500,000 elixir, almost 1,323 dark elixir. So let's go ahead and start. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to do something called the queen walk. We're going to put down the queen, put down 2 healers, just to sort of help bring her back up. And now this is where it starts to get chaotic. We're going to start pouring in the minions that I've got. I've got the archers, this. Now we're going to do the queen's ability before she dies, and deploy the balloons, and deploy the baby dragons so that they can just sort of help clean up at that point. So the queen's just doing the queen walk right now while she's getting healed by the healers, because then what's going to happen is I'm going to put the P.E.K.K.A.s right there so that they go for the wall. See what I'm doing? So I put the wizards at that point so that they can start going in and pouring in with them. So we're going to put down a health spell. At this point, things are starting to get kind of messy in the battle. Okay, so we put down a rage spell. There we go. Everything's starting to go a little bit faster. Queen's still at full health since I deployed her, along with the healers just sitting here healing her. So at this point, we'll go ahead and freeze. Oh, I froze the wrong spot. I thought the little thing was still there. Okay, so at this point, drop down another health spell. Rage. I don't think we're going to get very much elixir out of this, but let's see. We've got rage going on. P.E.K.K.A.s are raged. At this point, we're going through. I'm sure some of you guys might think this is a little bit of a lame attack, but this is what I'm working with right now. This video is not based off of the best attack. This is based. And the Archer Queen's going to go down. From... Archer Queens are weak, man. Like, they can't take anything. It's so... Like, why is the king always got to be so much stronger, you know? I don't know. Maybe because she can shoot, they wanted to give her the disadvantage. I don't know. Unfortunately, we did not get the town hall, but we did get a lot of loot, as you can see, if you look in the corner there. So we're going to click End Battle, and you see I did get a good amount of loot. Not bad. Not bad at all. So what it cost. Got 6 trophies, and all that. One thing I noticed with the update, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have noticed, but if you guys take a closer look at your walls, these used to cost to upgrade from level 9 to level 10 over 2 million. It is now just 1 million, and to get from the level 8 to level 9, it's only 500,000. So they cut the prices to upgrading the wall in half. So I do give Supercell a hand for that. That was a great choice, I think. maybe help some people get up there a little bit faster. Because anyway, they still did give a brand new town hall level. Over here I've got my builder base. Not huge on the builder base because it can be hard to win unless you do everything right. There is no farming in this. There's just win or lose. So it is more simple, but I do like the main base better. What's going on there? Okay, so on to my tip. So you'll notice that I've got goblins sitting there. Okay, here's what this is perfect for. I want to fill up my loot storage all in one day. Okay, maybe just 2 hours, not even. All you have to do, so let's say like you almost completely run out of loot, not enough to make a full army, or you're not making a good profit. It's this simple. Load up some goblins is one option, or two, if you've got heroes, just use your heroes. I recommend goblins, even though it does cost a little bit. They have an eye for loot. And I'm going to show you just how to use these wisely and completely get free loot. So, let's attack. We're going to say find a match. Okay, so what we're looking for is storages on the... So essentially what's called dead bases, which is where the storages on the inside are empty, but there's a lot of loot in the storages on the outside. So we're looking for, essentially, what's called a dead base, which is where a lot of the loot, at least, is on the outside. So whether they boosted the machines and just took off for a day, whatever it could be, or if you find storages on the outside, that could work too. This guy does have a lot of gold, and I think we're going to go for it, because I don't see any of the gold storages on the inside. So what we're going to do, since we've got plenty of goblins, you're going to see that I'm going to go right over here. And I'm going to go over here, I'm just going to rob them. You might get shot down, but goblins are so cheap, cost you like nothing. Going to go over here, go get some elixir, or... As you can see, all they've got to deal with is the Archer Queen, and she's just going to pluck them down, one at a time. This is the best farming method. You're going to be seeing these people making these videos. They're saying, oh, you got to use this combination and this. You know what? No. And I'm not the only person that found out that this has worked, too. So, as you can see, they're completely robbing it. And I'm making a huge profit just by sacrificing trophies. They're completely I mean, look in the left-hand corner. We're completely robbing him by doing this. Blind. Because these little thieves... We used to actually call them thieves, not goblins, but they're goblins. That's what they're called. That's what Supercell calls them, so that's what we'll call them, goblins. These guys just go in there, and all they do is they look for loot, and we're completely just robbing this guy. I mean, here we go for another storage. We do have the wizard, and unfortunately he does do heavy splash damage. I'm surprised that they're actually in his distance. So... just gotta keep going. Look at how all the gold is going down. Absolutely insane. So I'm just showing you guys what I'm doing here. A lot of his elixir stuff is on the inside. We will take some of that and it's so easy. I've used this for dark elixir. However, dark elixir is a little bit more tricky just because most of the time it's in the center. But you will find sometimes that there are dark elixir machines that are easily accessible. We'll just go ahead and help him out with that. Finish that off. You know, if they're going to come here, they might as well finish off the whole meal. So. Alright. So, as you see, we surrender. It tells me it's a defeat, but if you look at the top there, that was an absolute win. We just sacrificed trophies, and that's it. No big deal. We'll get right back up there as quickly as we went back down. So, I now made a profit of about 300,000, just like that, with barely doing anything, barely using any troops. And you can do the same thing with your heroes, but I think goblins are better. And then there you go. So I've got some more loot there. Thank you for watching, YouTube. Subscribe. Let's get some likes on this.